months after the military seized power in a coup in Myanmar, citizens of the Asian nation, also known as Burma, are facing an additional crisis. A third wave of COVID-19, one of the worst in the world, is claiming thousands of more victims. Myanmar's medical system is now believed to be on the verge of collapse. Well, joining us with the latest is Patrick Klein, the executive director of the Wyoming-based mission group Vision Beyond Borders. Mr. Klein and VBB have been working in Myanmar for years, helping widows and orphans. Patrick, always good to talk with you. So how bad is it? What are your workers and contacts inside Myanmar telling you?
Thanks, Gary. It's good to be back on. It's really difficult. It's a very dire situation. They're saying between 1,000 and 1,200 people are dying per day. They said there's no oxygen. The government has actually shut down stores that sell oxygen in the country. A lot of people cannot even go to hospitals. They're actually having to stay home and try to deal with the COVID situation. And with so many people dying, there's not enough ambulances to go around and pick up the bodies. So people are carrying their bodies to the cremation grounds and even cremating them in the streets. It's a horrible situation.
Yeah, we've actually seen photos of people standing in long lines just to get what is left of the oxygen supply there in Myanmar. So what is preventing groups such as yours from delivering oxygen and other much needed supplies into the country?
Well, the military has just completely shut down the country. Nobody's getting in or getting out. They will not let oxygen come in from Thailand or surrounding countries. And even if you can get it in, they're going after the medical personnel. They're saying the medical personnel was helping with the demonstrations, supporting the people in the demonstrations. So the military is arresting medical people. And so it's really discouraging situation.
It reminds me a bit of the Khmer Rouge back in Cambodia years ago. They went after the doctors and the intelligentsia, the educated people in the society. So it seems just about everyone in Myanmar is suffering from the state of emergency there. Many people from the COVID health crisis, as you mentioned. But how about the orphan children that you've been helping? Are they getting food, other help that they need? How are they doing?
We're able to keep getting food to them. We're thankful for that. But, we're hearing a lot of the common populace, the people don't have food. They're saying the food prices have gone up 25%. Inflation is really high right now. It's hard for people to get to the markets, and even the kids in the orphanages, if they have any relatives in the villages, they're saying, please come to the village, get out of the city, because the military has been going door to door and even gone to some of the children's homes that we support and actually have beat up the leaders. They've actually beaten up some of the teenage kids. The kids, they actually take them and they use them as porters. And it's just horrible what they're doing to them. And it is a lot like the Khmer Rouge, exactly the same situation, going after the intelligent people, the medical people. And it's very hard for the people.
Well, the UN has expressed concern for other children, not just the orphans. They say at least 75 have been killed, including a 6-year-old that was shot in the stomach in Mandalay. About 1,000 children have been detained since the military government took over. Also, countless others are being deprived of education, health care. So, Patrick, what can our viewers do at this point?
I think we need to pray. Most of all, we need to pray and ask for God's intervention. We're praying on a daily basis. God, please help these kids. We have actually one lady that runs an orphanage. She's 90 years old with 147 kids. The kids have not been in school for 2 years because of COVID and then the military shutdown. And so her appetite has gone down. She's losing strength, but she's been helping teach the kids to keep them educated. So we need to keep praying for them and if possible to help any way we can. I'm just wondering too, if it wouldn't help if we were to write to our Congress people and tell them, our senators and Congress people, and say, hey, please stand up for Burma, because this could be a major genocide where they might just wipe out everybody.
Yeah, we're not hearing much about it. Okay, Patrick Klein, Vision Beyond Borders, thank you for sharing a heart for Burma, Myanmar, and sharing your time and insights with us, Patrick.
Thank you, Gary.